Hello everyone, it's Ed with Brain MTG here, and today we are going to discuss the current state of the reserve list market. Alright, let's talk about it.
I know what old Jack Burton always says in a time like that. Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.
So, again, it's early morning, having my coffee. It's Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to Brain MTG. Let's talk about the current state of the reserve list market right now. So, a few people and I were talking on my live stream and randomly in the past couple of videos and emails. Older stuff, especially Four Horsemen cards, are starting to disappear. A lot of what's disappearing is BGS 9.5 stuff. I mean, from what we've seen recently with how Beckett's grading and everything, these 9.5s aren't as easy to come by. And so I think 9.5s are truly becoming what they should have been in the first place, which was valuable and rarer than, 9s. It's kind of quiet what's happening right now because we're in, like, you see these weird $50 cards getting bought out. Those types of cards, once the buyout stops, they'll rebound pretty hard. I mean, there's a lot of copies out there. So the question becomes, is it smart to do a buyout? Or that's like a laser focus? Or do you want to cast a wide net and get a lot of cards? Just aim for the Four Horsemen in general in 9.5. What's the smarter move there? On paper, it looks like a buyout because, you make 300% profits in a short amount of time and you got a lot of copies now. The problem with a buyout is it becomes tough to sell it afterwards. Trust me. And it'll take a long time. I mean, but then if you're casting a wide net, it's the same thing. It'll take a long time. But so what I'm trying to say is every time there's a buyout, you see a pullback. Right now we're in the pullback before the next buyout. It could take another year or two before a buyout happens. But right now is when you're arming and stocking for that buyout. So a lot of what you want to do is do some thinking and develop a thesis or an idea of what you think is cool, rare, difficult to find, valuable. Get this stuff before the next buyout. It's a good way to see if you're doing the right thing in the market. I guess that's the way to put it. But then again, during a buyout, the whole ocean rises, everybody wins, so it makes everybody feel like a genius. So let's discuss right now, during a lull, there's some interesting opportunities. So let's talk about Old Man in the Sea. I remember during, not the buyout that just happened, but the previous one, that card got to $600. Then the buyout that just happened, it was like the most insistent, continuous buyout that I've seen. Like, it didn't stop. Usually it comes in a big wave and then it washes back. This one just kept on coming. It's kind of crazy. So Old Man in the Sea, it hit 600 during that buyout. It dropped back down to 300 during this buyout. This buyout was happening and it stayed at 300 for a while. There was your opportunity. You knew its ceiling. You saw a buyout happening and you didn't go for it. I'm talking to myself here. So I think that's where you'll find your opportunity. And to me, it's kind of a safe opportunity because the ceiling of these cards already from the previous buyout. Like, for example, we know the ceiling right now on Urza's Saga tournament packs. This is just an example because I happen to know the prices off my head. The ceiling is $12.50, right? That's what it hit during the last buyout when sealed stuff was getting sold out. Right now you can get it for $700 or $800, something like that. So you have a potential of like a 50% profit the next time there's a buyout. And you can kind of look at it like that. It generally tends to work out like that, which is pretty nice. There's really no pattern except for that. What cards hit previously, they can hit again, if not surpass. That's one of the biggest things that I notice in these buyouts. And if you see a card start to pop, and it's like a card you've been looking at as like, this is a good card, maybe I should get it, maybe I should put it into my, you know, whole portfolio. Yeah, you should get it. You'll regret it. Otherwise, you'll be like me. You'll be thinking about, I could have bought Gilded Drake at $16. I could have bought a pile of Gilded Drakes at $16. Yeah, you don't want that regret. So anyway, as always, it's been a pleasure. I'd like to thank my patrons, especially Cold Paw Northern. Thank you very much. Keep the lights on in this place. Yeah, things are moving along nicely. We're still figuring out box breaks, but we're gonna be doing all that soon, openings and whatnot. Sponsored packs, which is cool, some older stuff. Got my pins coming, TCG player affiliate link coming, so big things happening. Let's make that push to 1,000 so we can open up that freaking Mirage starter. All right, everybody, it's been a pleasure. Have a great day, take care, and make sure your start to the week is nice. Peace.